exactly right. Yes, I saw them going into my records.
Okay, well, they're not going to do that anymore. I just had to ask my guys to remove that ringing out of my ear, and they just did. They tried to shoot me with it, like dumb shits. We're going to take and return this to them right now. They have been following you in the shadows for a while. It's like you like see something out of the corner of your eye kind of thing. You feel like you're not fully alone.
Yeah.
In your energy field necessarily, but they're like in the peripheral.
That's right. That's right. And they send all types of images to my head. And I'm like, ugh.
Okay. This is part of that voice to skull stuff. Mm-hmm. I want a new one to talk to. I want them to bring in like the queen, the hive minded, the one. Wow. That thing is so toxic. It's literally making me burn.
Yeah, me too.
What do you pick up on size?
Smaller in size, thinner, petite. Mm-hmm. These appendages or excess skin. Like she looks like a...
It is a she. Okay, I'm picking up a female. Okay, like a queen, right?
Yes, I'm not sure if the garment is part of her skin or her skin is part of the garment. I don't get it. But she looks like an ant, but just more sophisticated.
Okay. Do you understand that you've stopped this experiment, but you got too greedy with... Do you get that? I'm not getting an answer, are you?
No answer.
Okay. We're going to shake her up a bit. I'm telling you, we can go inside and read your mind, right? And you're cut off from the hive. They stole this technology. They wanted to utilize and market this technology. They wanted their species to climb the ranks of the lower echelon, so to speak.
Oh, makes a lot of sense. Yes.
You are a primary target because you're well known in this field. You're not well known in the earth circles in this field, but they know you in these other dimensions. This is why they chose you. You were their hardest nut to crack. You were the gamble. I'm telling you, you just got greedy. There's one other person they're connected to that is equal to you. It's a male.
Yep, it's a male. He's a male, yes.
Yep, we're going to start having the team start dismantling this stuff from everybody, every person, place, thing, going back in time to do it if needed because they have no right. This is causing some people to have like outlandish, crazy behavior.
Yes.
And for the stronger people, it dulls the senses. It starts to mute the mind. Mm-hmm. But for the weaker minded people, they become zealous and kind of crazy and they don't know what's happening, but they're just being mind controlled. Okay. I'm asking her, are you an insectoid? Are you a hybrid of an insectoid? Are you something else?
Hybrid, but something else. I feel like there's
another species. I don't know what that species is.
Exactly. I've never seen it before.
I'm asking you now, what can you tell us about CERN? And you know that you cannot escape this containment field and know that your help will be afforded you a little bit more generosity when we hand you off. The new technology with CERN, she's stating, helps to open portals, move the portals. Mm-hmm. So a portal could be stationed in somewhere in Germany, and then they can move that same portal and put it in Canada or wherever.
I know why they're targeting me now.
Okay.
I recently went to Mexico, and the reason I went to Mexico without my knowing was because I needed to activate and close down one of the portals in Mexico.
Okay.
I didn't know that because I was feeling weird. I had a session with my friend who's a channel. She channels the Galactic Federation, and before we had our session, I called in the Galactic Federation because I said something's not right here, and she told me that's what it was. That I had to physically be in Mexico to reactivate some of those portals because she said, this is the biggest portal in North America. She said, it's huge. And she says, the next country that you need to go is Brazil. And there's also some portals there that you'll need to activate. And she also told me that I'm a timeline adjuster or something like this. So I move timelines around. I think that's why I'm targeted because I'm doing this. But it's me doing it without knowing. It's just my body has to physically be in that place and then it just happens. Yes. I don't have to do anything. It's just my presence.
There's a soul aspect of you that has that knowledge. Walking the earth plane, it's not a safe place to have that knowledge.
Exactly. That's why I don't have YouTube or Facebook or say anything. I'm kind of really closed off because I'm a huge target.
You're protected, but at the same time, this is a new species, a new technology. CERN can create rips in the fabric of time and dimension. It is closed down, but I don't think it's closed down 100%.
I agree. Like I said, I'm seeing the engine run. I'm seeing it run, and I'm seeing flashes of light. Yep. Either these stargates are opening up, something's happening. Yes.
Okay. What other questions do we need to ask her?
Recently, I had a dream. Before the dream I mentioned earlier, because I was being spied on. I mean, one of the things I said is that I'm going to find out who the black cats are and I'm going to destroy them. I said it for a couple of days. 2 men speak to me. One of them wanted to take me home. I said yes, but then in the dream I said, okay, yeah, this is my home, this building right here. It wasn't my home. I go into the building, I stay in the lobby and wait until he leaves, but he doesn't leave. And then all of a sudden, these group of people, they're all human, mind you, these group of people come into the building. But before the group of people come into the building, there's one guy who opens the door and he says, oh, do you want to come in? And I said, no. Then all of a sudden, like I said, this group of people come in and then they start surrounding me. And I'm like, okay. In the middle of the dream, I had to tell them where I lived. And I told them, but in my head, I said, it doesn't really matter. And then all of a sudden, I confronted them. I said to them, so who are you? Where do you come from? How did you get to become a black cat? They told me that they infiltrate all industries of humanity. They were spies. And then all of a sudden, the dream pivots to this Asian guy. He's dressed in black, like military gear or all military gear. He told me exactly, but I couldn't remember because I said in the dream, I have to remember this because he's giving me pivotal information. And I was like, wait a second, you're a black cat, but you're really incognito because you're telling me all this information so freely. So the man chased in black military gear. He had no patches. I started to tell him a lot about what was going on. He selected them to talk to me. I don't recall or feel anyone behind me pushing me to talk to me. I think he told me a couple of things, but I couldn't remember.
They are utilizing NCPs as their spies. They're showing me the people in the building, the people all over. They've got psychic spyware happening where they use them as observers. Okay. They were trying to hijack you in this dream state, but you would not allow that to happen.
Yeah, because I confronted them. They weren't expecting that.
This is a good lesson for everybody out there, right? If you're in a dream and you don't like it, you have the ability to shift and pivot, period. That's a big deal. And it keeps us safe, right? Versus going with the flow of something that is not comfortable.